All right. YouTube, what is up, man? It's your boy Damn D POV, and we are back with another video. And today we're gonna listen to Karceno explain the behind the scenes conversations and what happened behind the scenes between the fallout of Mr. Snaky, Mr. Ratty, and Kwame Brown. So let's just get straight into it.
Now, I want to address Straight Talk right now. Straight Talk TV. I have no problems with Straight Talk TV whatsoever. None. Zero. So, but I want to address a video he made. Now, I watch Straight Talk videos. Now, the other guy, no. But Straight Talk, I watched his stuff. Like, he's normally was cool, straight up guy, and I still believe he's a cool, straight up guy. So I don't know if he was trolling or he really didn't understand. So I'm gonna try to explain it to him in this video right now. So if he ever watches this video, this is just me explaining it to you. And to me it was confusing that you didn't get it, but it's okay. It happens. But
we know what? This is the thing. A lot of people understand it, but they don't want to understand the facts. They just want to go against Kwame so bad that it doesn't matter who the message is coming from. As long as you are saying something negative about Kwame, certain people will watch you. And that's the thing, that's what's going on right now. Even though everybody knows that Mr. Snaky is 100% guilty in this situation. Everybody knows that. But there's just a group of people that just hate Kwame so bad that they would even agree with a snake. They would even agree with a snake just to talk bad about Kwame. And that's exactly what's happening.
Looking at the situation and me kind of knowing something about the situation, why Kwame and the guy who was claiming to be his cousin, that human being,
Mr.
Let's
Ratty.
take, like what you wanted to do, let's take the fact that, you know, the fake cousin decided to go to his ops or whatever yesterday, right? Let's take that out of the equation, because that's what you did in the video when you said Kwame was being a hypocrite or whatever because he's okay to link up with Charleston White, who says all this stuff about women using the B words and all this stuff. But
now, I don't. I actually had a video about Charleston White that I was gonna post, but y'all know I was in YouTube jail. So when Charleston White responded to me, I made a response, but I couldn't post the video. I can still post that video now, but it's like 2 weeks old. Like, I don't think people really even care now. Now I have a response for Charleston White, but I never dropped it because, as I said, I was in YouTube jail and I couldn't make any videos for 7 days. So maybe that was a sign or something. I don't know. But, you know, it is what it is. But even though Charleston White came at me, and, well, I mean, I wouldn't say I came at Charleston White. I just had my opinions about what, you know, some of the crazy stuff that he says. And, you know, he does say some crazy shit. You know, it is what it is. And then he responded to me. But I can... Now, I don't feel no type of way of Kwame linking up with Charleston White, even though Charleston White said something about me. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't feel no type of way. Hey, do what you do. You know what I'm saying? Every man does what they want to do. Hey, I don't lose sleep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I'm sure it's going to be a good conversation. I'm going to watch it and I'm going to react to it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel no certain type of way of Kwame linking up with a Charleston White. I'm supposed to be mad because Charleston White made a video about me and I make videos about Kwame Brown. Like, I'm supposed to be like, Kwame Brown, no, don't go talk to him. Like, what the fuck do I look? I'm not that type of nigga, all right? Kwame can do whatever the hell he want to do. And the cards are gonna be played how they play. You know what I'm saying? It could go good, it can go bad. Who knows? But, you know, It is what it is. I don't think anybody should be mad, because a lot of people, defend Charleston White because they say that he's in character. So a lot of people on the internet that are agreeing with Charleston White and the things that he's saying, he's just like, oh, he's just in character. He just saying this real stuff, but he does real stuff in person. The only thing, my issue is with Charleston White is like, why? I understand why he says that crazy stuff, because everybody's talking about him. If he was talking about, positive stuff all the time, he probably wouldn't have the same effect. But now that he says crazy things, now that's bringing attention to him. But then behind the scenes, he's doing, work. So that's what people, say about Charleston White, whatever. But that being said, I do not feel no type of way of Kwame talking to Charleston White. Bro, do what you do, man.
He's mad at the guy that was claiming to be, his cousin. So let's address that situation. Now, if I'm a former NBA basketball player and I have a name and I have a brand, right? And this person who's only really known for attaching himself to me to as far as calling himself the cousin of a busty bus.
Mm-hmm.
Screaming bus life.
Mm-hmm.
More than his own brand. Everything is now bus life. So he's attached to him, he's cutting his hair, calling himself his cousin. So now what that person does is going to be reflective on the other person with the brand. And the person goes ahead and decides to attack a woman with lupus and calling her dirty names and all of these things. It's kind of look bad when you're telling someone else and Tammy, who's doing all this stuff, and you saying you're not with this, but the person that's next to you and attached to your brand is doing that. So you respectfully, behind the scenes, let the person know. The person, the fake cousin, said, okay, I get it.
I don't understand how people cannot understand that. Like, this is not... How can you not understand that? That a person is forcefully attaching himself to another person to the extent of claiming him as a cousin. And every single video that he makes, he talking about, that's my cousin. I'm just a cousin of a busty. But like literally every video, he attaches himself to Kwame. Every video. So when people see him say that, they going to automatically attach what he's saying to Kwame saying. I don't understand how people cannot understand that. It's really not that hard to understand. And then once you see that he's talking crazy on his live stream, and then you go to Kwame Brown's live stream and you hear Kwame Brown talking, you're like, whoa, these are two completely different messages. And then you see Mr. Skinny, Mr. Ratty on the live stream with Kwame Brown. So it's like, yo, Kwame Brown is, has him on his channel, shouting him out, got him on live stream, more attachments. So of course it's going to reflect on Kwame Brown at the end of the day. I don't see how people cannot understand that. I don't see how.
All right, I understand this is not a good look to be attacking a woman with lupus or any type of woman, calling her these type of names. That's looking bad on you. I get it, right? So the person says, I understand. That's the part that people seem to forget. Fake cousin said he understood.
Mm-hmm.
So now, right after that, 2 days later, he's right back at it.
Back at it again.
And now, a second conversation is had behind closed doors, behind the scenes. Now, let me go back to he did it again. Before that happened, they talked behind the scenes. Kwame did a video explaining to the world, everything that happened. He said, I already talked to my, fake cousin about the whole thing. And, that's what it was. Well, I spoke to him already. And, so if I make a video about it, me and him already had this conversation. And now people's like, why would you go out and make a video after you guys just did that?
Now, this is another thing what I don't understand, how people cannot understand. Kwame said that he had this conversation prior to even making the video. They had multiple conversations about, chill out on disrespecting people. You can have arguments and you can have disagreements, but without the disrespecting, because the way that you're attaching yourself to me makes it seem like I'm condoning this. I'm condoning this type of behavior when actually I'm talking against this behavior. But now people are telling me, how can you talk about Tommy Sotomayor saying this and that when Mr. Snaky is literally doing the same thing, but you cool with him? How can you be cool with someone that you talk about in your videos? That's what the whole thing is. People were confused of how he can be cool with Mr. Skinny when Mr. Skinny is doing the same thing as Tommy. I don't understand how people... And then it's not like Kwame never had a conversation with him. Karceno just said that they were on the phone and they had an argument, and Mr. Skinny said, okay, I understand. I see where you're coming from. I'll stop. So in actuality, Mr. Skinny was snaking Kwame from day one, because even the first time when Kwame called Mr. Skinny and told him, hey, just calm down on the disrespect when you're talking to women, when you're talking to people, just like that, because that reflects on me. Mr. Skinny agreed and said, okay, I'll stop, I'll try. But he continuously kept disrespecting, kept calling women bees, kept doing the same thing over and over again. So Skinny betrayed Kwame when he said, okay, I understand, I'm gonna stop, but he continually kept doing it. I don't see how y'all don't understand that.
Been plenty of times the fake cousin has made a video talking about things that him and Kwame had talked about behind the scenes. It didn't matter to Kwame because they've already talked about it. So it wasn't like he was saying something that Kwame didn't know or had a problem with and this and that. So once Kwame did the video,
say it's all right, say it's all right, have a good time, cause it's all right, oh, it's all right.
House shrooms.
No, come on, back to
I used
back.
to drink a lot of
God
coffee.
damn,
And I
come
got
on,
honest
man.
with myself.
the person didn't feel a certain way about it the first time. Then the person did it again. Then another conversation was had behind the scenes where he informed this person, if you're gonna do that, man, and you gonna continue to do it anyway, don't put bus life or say you the cousin of a busty bus, and take bus life out of it. You do yours. You do your whatever gang thing you got. You do you.
See, I don't think that's what people understand. He didn't want him saying you're a cousin of a busted bus. He said, if you're going to continue doing what you're doing, just don't mention my name. You don't have to call a woman a B and then say, I'm a cousin of a busted bus. I'm a cousin. Like, why do you continuously have to say my name? You don't have to keep telling everybody that you're my cousin, even though you're my fake cousin. You're not my cousin, first of all, so stop telling people that you're my cousin. So anytime you get in these arguments with women or with people, with subscribers, and you talking about people's dead relatives, don't say my name. If you're gonna do that, just say Mr. Skinny. Mr. Skinny, Mr. Skinny, Mr. Skinny. Not, I'm a cousin of a busty bus. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck your dead daddy. Pick up your dead daddy. Pick up your dead grandma. Pick up your dead cat. Pick up your dead gerbil. Pick up your dead. I'm just a cousin of a busty buzz. I don't see how people don't understand that.
Okay? Leave my name and my brand out of it. That's it. If you gonna do that, he didn't tell the guy, man, F you, man, you messing me up. He didn't do nothing like that. He just said, man, I don't get what you doing, going back and forth with that person anyway. And remind you, in the middle of this person has been sneak dissing me on videos. And people are coming telling me like, yo, why you saying, shout out to this dude and all this guy sneak dissing you in videos. Without saying your name, he talking about you. So in one video, he actually mentions me. And I left the message in the comment section, said, I will talk to you tomorrow. And we did. I got Kwame, said, Kwame, let's get him on the phone three-way. We got on the phone three-way. No problem whatsoever. Because the first thing I asked him, I said, what's your problem with me? Didn't have one. It was a miscommunication. He thought for some reason I was trying to diss him. It was a super grab. But I got what the real intentions was. I was supposed to react and get mad and make a video. Then he gonna go and make a video based on my video. Then we talk it out and it gets resolved. I know the game.
YouTube shit.
I know the game. I'm not finna fall for it. So I said, you're not getting the video.
YouTube
stop.
shit.
You're not getting it. So it's not gonna happen. So everything was good. He's like, no, I was just misunderstood, man. We cool as a fan, man. We ain't got no problems. No problems. Then all of a sudden, this happens. He continues down this road. Kwame just says, I have no more attachment to this situation with the fake cousin. It's over. It's over. Like, he could do his thing, but we are not attached. This person comes out after he had this conversation with this person on the phone. That person, the fake cousin, never said anything back. He understood. Then, when he makes the video, he acts like he got blindsided. And he's been wronged. So for you guys behind the scenes who didn't know what was happening, this is what was happening. This is why we can look at this as, okay, this is a fake thing for hits and views and algorithms and clicks, playing the victim card. So nobody did anybody wrong. He could continuously go ahead and do his thing. He just can't say he's the fake, he the cousin no more. He's the fake cousin. Now, what he did after the fact made it even worse on himself. But hey, that's what people like that do. So it's no shock here. But I don't understand is how Straight Talk, how you not figure that out? Maybe you needed the back story on everything so you could put it all together. So maybe that's what I'm saying. You probably just didn't have all the details. Now, that's the details. So that's it all in a nutshell. So my thing is, how did Kwame wrong the fake cousin? What should Kwame had done differently to the fake cousin? Because you tried to say, well, that was the problem. He went to Charleston White. Charleston White has never made a video attached to Kwame Brown. They have no attachments to one another.
Great point, right? With Kwame Brown talking to Charleston White, that doesn't mean that Kwame Brown is attaching himself to Charleston White, and that doesn't mean Charleston White is attaching himself to Kwame Brown. They're just having a conversation. They just having a dialogue. They just having a talk. You don't hear Kwame Brown saying, I'm a cousin of a whitey white. I'm a cousin of a whitey white. You don't hear Charleston White saying, I'm a cousin of a busty buzz. I'm a cousin of a busty. You don't hear no claiming. You don't hear no teaming up. It's, hey, let's have a conversation. You want to have a conversation? Let's have a conversation. So whatever Charleston White does is what Charleston White is going to say. Nobody's going to say, ooh, look what Charleston White said. I blame Kwame Brown because Kwame Brown is his cousin of a... Like, no. They just having a conversation, and I don't even care. I'm gonna watch it. And I'm gonna make a video about it.
He just met Charleston White for the first time yesterday. Charleston White didn't say, I'm a cousin of a busted bus.
Exactly.
He's not screaming bus life.
Exactly.
Charleston White has his own brand.
Exactly.
That he's on. So if something happens, it reflects on Charleston White.
Exactly.
If something happens and they're hanging out, they be like, oh, Charleston White did that. That happens on Charleston White. It goes on him. So if Kwame and Charleston is somewhere and something happens, they ain't gonna say this gonna bring down Kwame Brown. They gonna look at Charleston White. Plus, he's not signed or linked to him and doing anything yet. They haven't done anything together yet. So he hasn't done anything to damage the brand of Kwame for him to even go down that road. They talked yesterday, and if you...
It's time to spread games. The Harlem Globetrotters are coming with an all-new tour. Ankle break.
You saw it. It was about positivity and growing and trying to build things to help children. I don't know what the fake cousin's plans are. You know, maybe he just want to sell that snake oil of his. I don't know. But that's on him, you know. I mean, I don't know how you gonna sell it when you told everybody what the ingredients are and they got it all in their house. Yo, you this snake oil for your beard, man. Yeah, you see this snake oil right here? Yeah, all you need right here is some vinegar, alcohol, and baking soda. That's all it is. I'll be like, then what we need for you to buy it from you for? I mean, who would buy something from this stuff?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Fake green screen got dog. Ain't no green screen. That's your damn bedspread you got hanging up there. That's your laundry.
You said that's your laundry.
Let me stop. I ain't finna make this. Let me stop. I'm going down the wrong path. Let me stop right now. Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me stop. Yeah, it'll go there. So let me just slow it down. Slow it down. Now, that should explain the whole scenario. Clear as day. I don't know how anybody, so that's what I'm saying. I didn't know if you was trolling Straight Talk or, you know, you was just trying to make a video or you really truly didn't understand. But one person is attached to somebody and bringing in with things that they do now, because Kwame let him in that far, what he does now affects his brand. So that's no good. That's what you call bad for business. So if you're trying to do plans and you got this guy out here, loose cannon, doing all kind of crazy stuff, it's like, okay, just do your loose cannon thing on your own. Mm-hmm. No disrespect, just go and do your thing. But that person chose to go and be disrespectful in public, but behind the scenes, very respectful.
Yep. It's all for the YouTube. It's all for the YouTube.
Very respectful.
It's all on YouTube.
Very respectful to me on the phone. Then decided to make a video out of nowhere and just called me the B word. I'm like,
big and bad.
Okay.
Right.
Still wasn't gonna get that video. Now, to make it even clearer to people that don't understand, they might need another analogy. Here it is. Remember the baby, the rapper the baby? He had a concert, right? And it's all on video. You see his bodyguard cold cock a woman who was trying to like put her hands on him. Even though she didn't look like a threat, the bodyguard excessively laid her out.
I already know what he gonna say. Now the baby has to pay for what the bodyguard did because that's the baby's bodyguard. So the bodyguard action is going to reflect on the baby.
What did they say? The baby was in trouble, right?
Not
The
the
baby,
bodyguard.
girl gets knocked out at the baby concert. The baby and his team. The baby, right? You don't even know who that bodyguard name is, do you?
Facts.
And he the one that landed the blow.
There we go right there, man. So that is the behind the scenes, right? Karceno, and a salute to Karceno. I don't have no problem with him. Keep doing your thing. But to sum it all up, people was telling Karceno, yo, Mr. Snaky is throwing shots at you. Mr. Anaconda, Mr. Ratty is throwing shots at you. He left a comment and said, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Kwame, Karceno, Mr. Skinny, all on the phone. Karceno's like, yo, man, what's going on? Yo, I ain't really got no beef with you, man. It's just YouTube, man. I just thought you was gonna make a video and I was gonna make a video and then we come together and do a live stream and then we just, squash it. It ain't nothing personal, man. I'm just a little algorithm thought, Yo. I'm just a cousin of a busty buzz. I'm just a cousin of a busty buzz. Oh, okay, cool. So we don't have no problem. No, we ain't got no problem. I'm just a cousin of a busty bus. So while they're having a conversation, once again, Kwame Brown and Mr. Snaky have a conversation of, yo, chill out on your behavior, If you're gonna say this, just don't say my name. Stop attaching my name to what you're saying. If you're gonna keep going in this direction, you're gonna have to do it without saying my name. I'm not in Destiny Child group. You ain't gotta say my name after every other sentence. Say my name, say my name. And Mr. Snaky was like, okay, I understand. So if you understood what y'all was talking about behind the scenes, why are you acting so surprised when he say it on the screen? Oh, because it's YouTube. Oh, because now you got your moment. Now you got your moment where you can throw it back on Kwame and say, oh, he betrayed me. How can he betray you when he told you that behind the scenes? These niggas here. Shout out to Karceno. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Kwame Brown. Shit is crazy, man. Shit is sad. 50-year-old men acting like children. It is what it is, man. It's your boy DMD signing out, man. Peace.